With all the promise and hype of blockchain and crypto, we have not yet seen a clear impact in our day-to-day lives. At Biconomy, our mission is here to change that by making these next-generation blockchain applications simple to use. Hi, my name is Ahmed Al-Balaghi, and I'm the CEO and co-founder of Biconomy. Everyone knows how successful Stripe have been. They've been able to disrupt the payments market and are now a $36 billion company. Whilst we're just at the beginning of our journey, we see ourselves as a Stripe for the decentralized world. Everyone knows how appalling the user experience of blockchain applications are because of the lack of infrastructure and dev tooling to make it user-friendly. There have been no attempts to hide blockchain complexities, leading to extremely low adoption rates. Developers are trying to solve this problem internally and waste resources to remove these blockchain complexities, but they're doing this at a high cost. They could spend up to tens of thousands of dollars in development costs alone, could take up to 3 months of development time. Monthly maintenance is needed, and if infrastructure is not part of the core competency of the developer, then there's high risk since they have to optimize for scalability and security. And thus, these all create high entry barriers for new and seasoned developers wanting to build mainstream Web3 products. Biconomy is solving these issues with our SDK. Now, what makes for a successful SDK? Well, it needs to be fast, it needs to be safe, and it needs to be cost effective. Developers could integrate our SDK in less than 2 hours. They could save 80% in costs, and they could do it within 3 lines of code. So instead of developers having to really put in 3 months of development work to have all of these powerful features that they want for their application, they could easily use our SDK, which they could do it within 3 lines of code. And why now? Why is this important? In the past decade, we've seen numerous middleware infrastructure companies such as Stripe, AWS, and Heroku, who have all helped to increase internet adoption globally and enable killer applications. And this will inevitably happen for blockchain as well. The past 2 months have seen exponential growth in decentralized finance. There is now over $1.6 billion locked in DeFi protocols. And although we've reached an amazing milestone of 200,000 users using DeFi, there's still a lot more to go, and this is largely due to terrible user experiences across all of these different protocols. I would like to show you how Biconomy helped a company called Idle Finance not only bring new users onto the platform, but also increase liquidity. Idle Finance allows users to find the highest interest rates across their products. And here the end user is using USDT, they're depositing USDT, which is a free transaction. So all they have to do is sign and not pay any gas fees. This becomes a meta transaction, which is sent to Biconomy's relayer, and Biconomy sends a transaction, and voila. This is a smooth user experience for the end user where they even don't have to pay any gas fees. And what were the outcomes of this integration? Well, after a month of integrating Biconomy's SDK, Idle Finance saw a 40% increase in the number of users, and they saw $220,000 of new deposits come into their platform. Now, zooming out of DeFi a bit, and we really see that the market for truly global permissionless transactions and its associated value is absolutely huge. In 2019 alone, we saw around 1.1 billion transactions across all blockchain networks, and this is expected to grow at 75% CAGR in the next couple of years. And this gives rise to multiple revenue generating opportunities, such as a tiered SaaS model and also taking a transaction fee cut. Now, in terms of product traction, in November 2019 of last year, we released our testnet and saw month-on-month growth in number of developer signups onto our platform. In May 2020, we released our beta mainnet and now have 3 active clients, one of which is Curve Finance, one of the biggest DEXs and automatic market makers in the space. And we also have an additional 10 projects integrating and testing Biconomy. And we also have 50 projects in the pipeline. Our team is absolutely ambitious and ruthlessly determined to achieve our vision. Sachin is our CTO, who comes from Make My Trip, one of the most successful unicorns in India, and has been a blockchain developer for almost 3 years. Aniket was the first international employee at Binance, really helping them to scale in its early days in operations and marketing. And then he moved on to India to invest in the blockchain community. As for myself, the CEO, I've been in the blockchain space for almost 4 years across China, the Middle East, and the UK. I started off as a blockchain researcher in Shanghai and then moved to the Middle East to join a venture capital company called Jabbar Internet Group to invest in blockchain. As a team, we're highly experienced in blockchain development. We already have a working product and have already proved early customer traction in a space that is predicted to have explosive growth in the next 5 years. Thank you very much.